Hello, my name is, welcome to, Haven Rock, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer RPG campaign. With the last episode of 2020, with episode 4, Hold Me. My name is Kaleb Wade of Crandom Presents and Go the Phoenix. We are running a Unisystem-based Buffy RPG made by Eden Studios and written by CJ Carolla. This is set in an alternate timeline if the Buffy finale happened in the 2010s. Yeah, I hate that I have to repeat the intro. Darn it. But we are going to go around the table, the virtual table, as it were, and introduce some of our characters, starting with. Oh, is my
Yeah, I
audio?
couldn't figure out if it was just me, but
Same.
I think we can confirm it's.
Yeah, you sound a little like a robot.
Oh, come on. Ugh. What
Which is a trait you can get in Buffy the
You
Vampire
become a
Slayer.
robot.
You can.
Do I? Oh, shoot.
Buffy the Vampire.
It's so weird
Slayer.
too, because I feel like it was
Do I?
OBS
Oh,
because you
shoot.
weren't sounding like that,
Yeah,
and then you were.
Yeah, right when it clicked over.
See, I sound fine on stream.
Clicked over.
See, I sound
Yeah, that's
fine
weird.
on stream.
Yeah, we'll just go forward and mute you, and we'll just continue playing.
Oh no, that's not great. Hold on, let me. Hold
The
on.
delay, yo.
You all introduce yourself, starting with Aubrey. I will fix my mic settings. You all introduce yourself, starting with
Hi.
Aubrey.
I'm Aubrey. I'm going to be playing Nessa, your local wild card, and maybe other things eventually. I found around mostly at Mad Queen Cosplay. I run a podcast called Goblets and Gays, and I play in a bunch of streams. So yeah, that's me.
Hi, y'all. I'm Dan. I play Tripward. Our very, very intelligent, the peak level of function, the smartest Slayer on the planet. That is sarcasm. That is not true. You can find me on the internet in all of the places at Darker Lerper. I'm also one of the moderators and founders of Make Believe Live, which is a show that produces a lot of intersectional things between TTRPGs and LARPers. We're going on our 2-year special coming up in January, so I was just gonna mention that right here.
Nice, sweet. My name is Mitchell. I am known as Penny for a Tale on all the socials. Owner of Penny for a Tale LLC, which does marketing, creative development, art direction, and streaming for various TTRPG companies. You can find me over on Encounter Roleplay, Penny for a Tale channel, as well as Cult Divinity Lost. This Sunday, I am a part of the epic Rolls and Revelry, the 10-hour marathon, doing 6 one-shot adventures. So I'll be 2 p.m. on the Troubleshooters. And then later on, I have an interview over on Gehenna Gaming concerning horror as well as Cult Divinity Lost. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, feel free to hop on over, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm playing Jono today. He's just trying to make it happen.
Okay, how do I sound now? Is it still robot-y?
Sound robotic.
Come on. Why? Why? You know what? I hate to do this right now, but we're going to take just a tiny bit of a technical difficulties break. We will be right back. So sorry. OBS, why are you like this? Why are you like this, OBS? It switched, it went back to default for both settings. Ah! Anyway,
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. Hello, hi. I hope you're in the Christmas mood, and if you're not, it's okay. This chronologically is set in August. But do I sound better? Thank you for the follow, Transvinter. Do I sound better, chat? Is it better? It's better on the Zoom side. Do I sound better for y'all? What are you giggling at, Dan? Okay, thank you, Emily. So, we're going to start this episode finally after 14 minutes of build-up. Okay, so
Dissipation.
to start off, let's have a recap of last episode. Who wants to start? If all of you participate, you will get a bonus to something. Probably bonus XP.
Mhm. Well, things started off with there was a lot of people and or items going missing around town. There was that each one of us had our own little scene where we got to sort of emotionally process the last few weeks. And then Jono put together that all of everything was in like a crescent moon shape. I have no idea what people are gonna pick up, so I'm just like, just interrupt me whenever.
I mean, me and the Slayer handled some shit, and some Watchers gonna talk some shit. But I think
are we
handled
skipping
it.
the whole part where we go and harass Bianca? Like, are we just gonna skip
I get
that?
kidnapped.
Nah, it's not harassment. It's investigation. All right, she needs to get over whoever died. Like, that was what, yesterday. Like, get over it. Jeez, man. But yeah, we handled it and we did well. We did perfectly, and we're gonna continue to do great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure. There was some tension there. And that's kind of how we ended our Friday night with a lot of tension.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Trip went away somewhere for the weekend.
Yes, Trip took a trip to Oregon.
I need to see someone. No, Emily's just wailing in the chat.
See, I'm afraid I'm looking.
Anyway, so Trip went away for the weekend.
Yes, Trip took a trip down to Oregon to visit Gretchen, a Slayer that they had met earlier, who was not supposed to be in Haven Rock, but came and visited, and Trip went to go visit her.
And so we start after a weekend away and after sort of dealing with any information that we may have gained over the weekend. We start in psychology class. Crazy enough, it's the one class all of you have together. It's the end of the day, And Miss Luna sort of like in full lecture mode. She's sort of like pacing, like kind of slowly at the front of the class. And the entire topic of this class is moral quandaries. As Miss Luna goes, this is the conversation that I want all of you to remember. What sort of moral punishments are appropriate to each of us? Because all of us have a different scale. For example, does the thief who steals to help someone deserve to have his hands cut off? Does someone's actions when dealing with grief or a poor emotional state deserve as much punishment as it would with with their actions normally. Does someone who has a part of them that would be considered abnormal or abnormal by society standards deserve punishment or to be ostracized? I want all of you to consider these questions. I want all of you to consider your moral scales so we can talk about it tomorrow. And I believe the bell is in 3, 2, and you can thank me for no home. And and the bell rings as she finishes the quick, and you can thank me for no homework tonight. The bell rings. It is the end of the day. What are all of you doing?
Did
Gonna go
we
train.
did we make any kind of like, oh, we should meet up and talk about things that had happened, or are we all just going off on our own thing? Because if everybody's just going off to their own thing, Nessa's just going to go to the art room and continue
Oh
working on her
yeah,
portfolio.
I need to continue staking out
Bianca?
Bridget. Yeah.
Bridget.
What was her name again?
Bianca.
Bianca.
Yeah, so he's gonna get his bag and stuff and just head on over. It's time to watch people.
Nessa, you would have known that Bianca came to school today, and she seemed a bit more cheerful than the last time you saw her.
There's that at least. Probably wouldn't have like attempted to strike up a conversation just because
The
we
disaster
royally,
that happened
yeah, there's a
on
disaster that
Friday.
happened last time. But maybe I might have texted Robert just to be like, just sort of being like, hey, how's she doing? Is there anything that seems weird?
The only thing that's weird is that she hasn't really texted me at all. But, I mean, I saw her in class. Seems to be okay. Just trying to give her space.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but other than that, she will go work on art. Things like that, simply because that's all of this weird occult stuff is like number 2 on her priorities. Number 1 is just like finish portfolio, get into art school.
Fair enough. So, since you all didn't make a plan to meet up at the library, Nessa's going to the art room. Jono is going to stalk the home of someone who went to school today. And Trip, what are you doing after your weekend escapade with Gretchen?
Trip will be back in the theater area once again, basically going to the stage combat closet, going to get like the rapier out and just hoping to like ignore their problems. They deliberately take a path avoiding the library.
Okay.
Just hanging out. There's no one there to fight. Probably a little Shakespeare. Kind of just moping, lurking, like you do.
Miss Morrison is there. Another time of solo combat then, Mixward?
Look, I have to be a good fighter, and I've got a lot of stuff on my mind. And this is like the best place that I can think of.
Note that you gave a lot more information than what I asked for. And she kind of gives a small smirk at that before she sort of like starts like going through the script of the upcoming musical, like the big fall show. It seems that she has multiple scripts. She hasn't decided yet.
No, what you got there?
Paper, what you got there?
A sword. You know what I meant.
I do know that you only look that pitiful when you are either wanting to avoid someone or well. No, actually, that's pretty much it. So what's on your mind, kiddo?
I don't know. It feels like I don't know. Like You ever do something that you're like, no, I'm very sure I was in the right, and then everyone makes you feel like you were in the wrong, but you're very sure you're in the right, and now you're like, I don't know anymore?
Have you talked with this person after they were so sure that you were in the wrong?
No. Why would I do that?
It's almost like conversation might be the key to most kids' problems these days, but hey, what do I know?
I did communicate. I was honest about why we did what we did, and
We?
still,
I thought you said it was just you.
I never said it was just me. But I took the majority of the blame. I seem to be the only person that has any amount of guilt behind it. So this feels like a personal problem, even though there were other parties involved. So I'm just trying to figure out how I could do everything correctly and still be wrong.
Have you talked with this wrong party?
No.
Then
Why would I do that?
how would you know how to correct your actions if you don't know how they feel after the fact?
They
Sure.
told me how they feel, and I'm like, cool, I can't do anything with that. I already did the thing.
And now that you've given them time, just trick or I would suggest that you do what you wish, Mix Ward, but frankly, if you hurt someone, either emotionally or physically, given them time, you should potentially check up on them, especially if what you did shook them to their core so much that they were so outright with their feelings.
So what if I did something? Okay, that takes. I'm using this as multiple things. Now, what about the one where I did the thing to save their life and they are ungrateful as hell?
Did they ask you to save their life?
No, you don't really be like, hey, could you save my life today? I'm gonna trip on the corner and crack my skull open. You just have to make the choice in the during the thing.
So you feel your actions were justified.
Yes, but then they were like, you shouldn't have done that. I was perfectly fine. And I'm like, how are we supposed to know that? We exhausted all avenues.
If you're doing it to protect them, I would say that you weren't potentially in the wrong. However, even those with good intentions can mess up. And if what you did, no matter what your good intention was, did hurt this person, perhaps a conversation needs to be had so both parties are good to go for the future.
The last so-called conversation was a roast calling me a horrible person because I violated their privacy, even though literally we had exhausted all the other options.
Perhaps they're more hurt by the invasion of privacy than actually seeing what you did. Either way, it can't hurt to check up on them.
They have my number. You can just text me.
You're going to ask one of the hurt parties to text you.
I'm the hurt party. I'm the hurt party.
Well, can't say I didn't try. And she sort of like shuts her scripts and picks up her binder. I would assume you know how to lock up Mix Ward. I had to consider these scripts over a nice bottle of Chardonnay. And she starts walking away.
Have a good night.
As you
And
say that... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
As you say that, a text comes onto your phone.
She definitely hears the sound alert because Trip is the person who leaves their phone on, like during class, like lets it ping. Like I have an important call actually, like
Wait.
kind of horrible.
Oh, so sorry. It might be Juilliard. Like...
Yes. So she like hears like the little text message ping go off.
She keeps walking.
Cool. Trip will like kind of look at the phone. Who is it?
It's Miss Rosestone.
Nope. Puts it down. Starts to lock up. Starts turning off lights. Turns on the ghost light. Like, so it's the dark theater minus like the one light in the center of the stage, and then Trip will kind of like sit in it and like stare at the phone and then look at it.
Can we talk?
Trip will open their phone and text Izzy. Be like, hey, can we talk?
There's a pause. And as you're waiting for that reply, Nessa. What you doing in the art room?
Finishing up a piece that she had been working on for the past couple of days. It's sort of like a sort of this charcoal art piece. It's she's sort of like sketching out Felix in his like weird getup in charcoal.
Okay. I would like you. Are you trying to do this quickly or are you trying to do this passionately?
Passionately. She's not trying to do it quickly. She's just like, I'm working on this.
Willpower art, please.
Willpower art. Yeah.
You finally get to use that art skill.
Yes. Oh, that's. So it's a 13, and that's 3 successes.
It might be one of your better charcoal works. Like this, it's like as you sketch Felix, you realize as you go, you're adding more and more shadow until all it is that reflection of the goggles and the claws in the darkness. And Robert kind of walks out. Whoa, that's pretty cool. It's like a comic book character or something.
I guess so. I don't know. It's just something I saw on TV.
Hi, fan. I see you in chat. Huh. That's really cool. Like the whole like goggles and like they're like the eyes. Are they goggles or are they eyes? I can't tell.
It's like both at the same time. It's like,
Whoa.
yeah, it's goggles, but then you look at them and it looks like a pair of eyes looking at you.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. I didn't see Beyond Catcher School, so I figured I'd come here, finish up my piece on Barry.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully she'll text you back. I don't know, maybe. We tried to talk to her the other night, and
oh, she told me about that. Yeah, that was
that was not our best moment. I think it was mostly
especially with like that Jono guy, like
yeah,
randomly hitting on like
yeah, no, that was a moment.
Jono knows she's gay, right?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how much he realizes things like this.
Let me take these AirPods out. People are talking bad about me.
But it's just, yeah. But I also haven't spent enough time around him to really know if, if that's how he is or if he just acts like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, maybe we'll both hear from Bianca soon. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, we can hope. I think I have a class with her in a day, sometime next week, and I'll try and talk to her then.
Yeah. Is that your phone buzzing? And sure enough, you hear your phone buzzing.
It's probably like face down on the table, so she doesn't have like tempted to look at it, but she'll like flip it over and see who.
It is a text from Miss Rosestone, who somehow has your number.
She's a teacher.
You did exchange numbers in the pizzeria.
Yeah, we did. What does it say?
Could you collect Trip for me? I need to speak to you both, and potentially Jono.
And we'll text back, essentially, sure, we'll be there as soon as I find them. And then, put the phone away in my bag and be like, well, I wish you luck with finishing up Barry.
Yeah.
I have to go do something for the librarian.
Okay. Have fun.
Yeah. It may or may not be, but I hope it's not as bad as I think it might be.
Robert kind of shrugs and turns back and starts setting up to work on his piece. And as you go to find Trip, Jono, do you have a vehicle as you stalk Bianca's place, or do you just walk there? Do you just walk there unabashedly?
He kind of just walks or takes a taxi or bus. Yeah.
Okay.
Chilling. Listening to his headphones.
Okay, alright. I would like you, and you're gonna hate me for this, I would like you to make a perception notice. -1 because of your headphones.
I hate perception. Don't do it. 13.
Hey, look at you. The dice are finally with you. As you're kind of jamming, and walk into Bianca's house, you see a familiar sight. You see Felix on a silver motorcycle, sort of like eyes shrouded by like these mirrored like round like silver sunglasses, as like he's texting someone. He doesn't seem to notice you.
I'll pick up a pebble and toss it at him.
I need you to make me a dexterity. I want to say getting medieval.
I got a 8.
As you toss it, it looks like it's about to hit Felix, and it just sails past him. He still does not seem to notice.
Yeah, I'll approach him then.
Hey.
Felix, what are you up to?
Just running around. Why?
Just curious. I got stuff to do. Okay. See you later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yep. And he'll walk past, continuing over to Bianca's house.
As you do so, you see Bianca sort of like she kind of as she like walks up the steps to her house. It seems like her parents are home, so she has the key, and she kind of like phones with shit. She kind of like picks it up, and like as she's picking it up, she sees you. What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. This Bianca only street. Can I not walk on this street?
What the fuck ever? And she unlocks her door and then just steps inside, locking it behind her.
Excellent. Is there a fence in the backyard?
As you sort of like peer, are you trying to be subtle about this?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I need you to make me a dexterity. Since you're trying to be sneaky about this, let's say crime.
All right. I got an 11.
Okay, so that's 2 success levels. Let me let's see. Let me just pull up a dice roller real quick. Let's see who sees you. Oh, okay. Let me. All right. As you're sort of like peering and sort of like checking the house for like possible entry points.
Yeah, he's got like a cigarette in his mouth, like over there.
You hear a voice beside you. You know, it's weird to stand outside of a girl's house like this. Felix is like right beside you, like arms crossed, sunglasses still on as the sun is still high in the sky.
Yeah, just doing some research. Everything that
Into
we do is
what?
weird.
Being a creep?
I believe that she might have some sort of supernatural thing going on there. So, till I get to the bottom of it, yeah, I'm gonna be a creeper.
So what? Is she immediately a threat because of supernatural stuff?
And the missing people, that kind of connection. I haven't seen her parents in a while.
Maybe they're out. Maybe they're like doctors or something.
Yeah, maybe. But I plan to find out.
Whatever. If the cops get called on you, don't call for me. Don't call for me for help.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Fine. Felix just starts to walk off.
Unless you want to help me break in, we can solve this issue right here and now.
Why would I?
Get to the bottom of it. Huh?
Why would I?
Because it might be something. I gotta stake out this place anyway for the next couple weeks. If you help me get in, like we can knock this out right here and now. I'll leave this person alone.
Felix kind of seemingly behind the sunglasses looks you up and down. No, this is a battle you need to win on your own.
All
no
right.
matter how futile it is.
Wait, how's it futile? Okay. See you later, Felix. Go on your bike.
Oh, wow. So scary. So intimidating. Such an insult.
I'm not trying to be intimidating. I'm just saying go on your bike. Like, I don't. Is your bike around? I'm just, unless you're staying here and walking back, it's just go on your bike. I got shit to do.
Felix
Also, we should go get a slice sometime.
What?
I don't know, get a slice, maybe hit up a taco truck or something like that.
You know, we could do that now instead of doing whatever creepy shit you're doing right now. My day is free. Unless you've got some busy... Unless this is much more important, this whole stalking business. And there's the cops.
Oh, shit.
Detective Stone of the Haven Rock Police Department.
All right, I just because I'm hungry and I've been doing this for the last couple of nights anyway, so maybe a break will help me figure things out.
Hop on then. And you notice...
Can I hop onto the back of that bike?
You can.
Oh,
And Felix hands you a helmet. It's cute. You know, it's black, but like it's cute, you know.
Fuck yeah. Let's do this. Where are we going to? The taco truck or pizza? I'm not feeling pizza, man. It's kind of like it's greasy and shit. At least tacos, like, you know, I feel like I need to keep my weight down and such. So let's go to the taco truck.
Yeah, cool. And Felix finds a taco truck for the both of you.
That's all I ever wanted. I'm gonna have to order myself tacos so we can keep it in character. I need to do this
Oh my god, I want tacos now.
for
I
the
don't-
stream.
Pizza. Why do you hate pizza?
We could have went to a slice of life. So as you have your tacos, Felix goes, question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Are all supernatural creatures dangerous to you? Fair question.
As I have not met a supernatural creature that wasn't malevolent in some fashion.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Maybe one day I'll be proved wrong. I mean, there are devils and demons. Maybe there's angels out there. But as far as I can tell, if there is another side, they don't care. And us humans got to do the best we can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's humans.
You okay? You gonna eat that? Or
You can have it.
how are you feeling? What have you been up to? Why are you on this cool-ass bike? I was thinking about getting a motorcycle myself. Just need to probably pinch one or save up some money.
I'm in town. Figured I'd ride around, see what's up. Didn't realize you'd be in town, so...
I'm always here in this fucking town.
Yeah, well... I guess I'm here too.
Yeah, you sound a little down. Are you okay? Like, friend to friend, I'm checking in on you.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Cool.
Friend to friend.
All right. Yeah, I'm kind of like a 6 out of 10 on a daily basis. Yeah.
Jono, I would like for you to make a... Well, I'll ask you a question. Would Jono try to see what's really up, like... Or would he just go along with this conversation?
He'd be inquisitive, so I think he would be like...
Then I need you to make a,
You say perception, I'm gonna come over there.
It is...
Emotion perception. That's what you get.
You mean strength kung fu, don't you?
Let's say perception influence.
Oh, okay. I'm sexy, so I get to add that in. 8, because I'm sexy.
It is still a failure.
Sexiness, you failed me.
Yeah, no, Felix seems fine.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe like a little tired. You don't know. You don't know how long he's been up.
That's fair. I'm feeling tired too. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm pretty tired too. I've been up till like 4 a.m. watching this person. You know, stakeouts. It's boring. It's tedious. It gets you tired. Like, it's been a while since I've been on stakeout. I think I'm a little out of shape for it, but
Yeah, I bet.
Oh well. Yeah, but I'll be there tonight. But you know, we could just nip this in the bud if we break in. But... Fine.
Yeah. I gotta go anyway, so take care of yourself, Jono.
Wait, can you drop me back off? I guess I can walk, but I prefer not to.
Fine.
Cool.
I am so tempted to say Felix will remember this, but as Felix drives you back, Nessa, you, after some searching, you find Trip in the auditorium, training with, are you still moping in the dark, or? Sorry, moping in the dark. It's very... You get a perks of being a wallflower feel from this scene. You don't know why.
As soon as there's a darkness or anything, phone light. It's just
Trip, you see a phone light pierce through the dark, ruining the aesthetic.
Hello?
You aren't answering your phone. Hi, it's me.
Hi.
Miss Rosestone wants to see all three of us in the library.
You couldn't find me actually. I am gone. And you like Triple just like kind of crawl behind a curtain. Not here. Not here.
I mean, could you at least tell her that?
Just go say you couldn't find me and then tell me what happens.
I don't think that's an option.
I think it is. Like, just be like, I couldn't find Trip. The theater was dark. Like, I'll turn off this light. We make it light. I'll disappear and be like.
I don't like darkness. I don't like being in here more than I have to be.
Like the auditorium or the dark specifically?
Dark specifically.
Oh, I mean, and then Trip will go over and like trip a couple of lights of like the working lights so it's not pitch black in here anymore. Sorry, it was aesthetic.
Yeah, I could see that.
But yes, I'm still not here. Yeah, this is all a figment of your imagination. Just go to the meeting and then text me what happens.
No. Okay.
I owe you pizza.
Yeah, well. I'll let you know, and if you happen to see Jono, let him know that she wants to talk to him as well. I mean, I don't think it's anything bad. I think
we have a group text. We could just, and then Triple like pull out their phone and be like, Jono, I heard that someone wants to see you in the library, and then just like, and just be like there.
We'll say, Jono, you get this text as you and Felix get to the motorcycle. So if you would like to tell him to
I was like, actually, I need to take a pit stop before Bianca, so if you drop me off back at school, that'd be sweet chili.
1, no one says that. 2, I'm not your chauffeur. 3, fine. Do you have your helmet on?
It's just, okay.
So, Jono is currently on their way to the library. Nessa, you were asked to find Trip, and you...
I mean, I found him. But this specific is just it was told to
Specific sort of
find and bring. It's just like she doesn't want to like force Trip to do anything, mostly because she's seen how strong and like agile Trip is, and she's kind of just like, pretty sure Trip won't hit me, but I don't want to. And the fact that like it would be like trying to.
It would not even be a fair fight.
No.
So Nessa, are you returning to the library?
Probably, after trying to guilt trip into doing this, she'd be like, fine, yeah, whatever, and then go to the library.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're trying to guilt trip?
Yep.
You know what?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm really good with my social skills.
Don't you dare.
Willpower, influence, add empathy.
Do I get to roll against this?
Yes, you get to roll perception influence to see if you are being manipulated.
Okay.
Because there's no insight check in this game. So we're going to use
So-
perception influence.
If I believe I have a thing for this, actually. Maybe. We'll see.
So that's a 19.
Hey. Would you, director, my love, consider
Don't call me that. Don't try and put me up.
Would you consider this, an unspeakable horror?
No! This is your friend trying to guilt trip you. An unspeakable horror is an unspeakable horror.
You know what? Clear communication, feels like an unspeakable horror, but okay, what was I
Tessa already tried the just please come to the library, and you're like, no, and then she's like, okay.
Okay,
What do
well,
I
I
need
guess
to roll?
perception influence. Okay, I guess I'll go back to the library by myself. Wow, it's real dark in here, even with these lights.
Fuck all. I literally can't roll high enough to get this. And I tried really hard. That's a 12.
If you even after you've rolled, if you accept this and go back to the library, I will give you a drama point.
Triple not change out of not take off their belt or their gloves and their swords still hanging on their side, and will kind of begrudgingly okay, I'll come, but I do need to turn off all of the lights, so go to the door.
Okay.
And then Triple turn off the lights that were on, leaving just the ghost light, and kind of make their way surprisingly easily to the door in the dark. And go along, I guess.
It was literally, I could not have rolled a higher number than that.
I literally couldn't roll.
That is 5 success
I have
levels.
points in influence, and I couldn't roll higher than that. I'm like, oh great, cool. There's no mathematical way I could roll that high.
So the three of you end up at the library with Miss Rosestone sort of looking over a few books. Oh, splendid. You're all here.
Hey.
Hello, Trip. Okay, well, it seems that Jono's color-coordinated map seems to... Well, it's interesting, actually. I cast a spell to make sure to see if there's any supernatural influence in the area, and it seems that it's all centering on Bianca's house. So if you can try and get there nicely and see what's up, I'd appreciate it before something terrible happens.
Do we like? Do we know anything about her? I mean, like, other than like the things we know, like
I
Nessa,
mean,
you know her better than I guess us.
I don't know her that well, but like, kind of becoming friends with Robert, so I can ask him things, but she's not even talking to him right now.
I mean, because clearly, like, we have the muscles, so we could always like force it. Looks at Jono, but like, I think that should be like our nuclear option, because that's not very good long termy. Um, I mean, obviously you have Robert as an in, so you could go that way. But I came up with some ideas, but I don't know if they're going to work unless I know more about her.
I mean, if any of you have particular questions, I'm pretty sure I can text Robert. He'll answer as long as they're not too weird.
I mean, specifically, I would really, I mean, I did a very bad job, but we did have a conversation about like, okay, it was bad. I mean, it was a bad job, but we did have a conversation about like grief and shit. So I wanted to know a little bit more about her relationship with. I don't want to be like the dead girl, but I don't know what her name was because I might have forgot as a player, or we
Ileana.
never knew. I don't know.
Ileana.
What are her parents? What are they like? Where do they work? That's my question.
I could check records, potentially. See what we have on file.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe if she is doing magic, I mean, I don't know a lot, but I know enough to maybe say I want to help. Maybe that will get me in.
Perhaps.
I
'Cause,
mean,
whatever she's doing is bad, but it's also
And we don't necessarily know that.
yeah.
I mean,
It's true.
I have a plan again, but
I mean,
I think it might
I'm all
fail.
ears.
I'm very sure it's gonna fail.
I mean,
Actually, I'll be right back, and Trip will run to their locker really fast and like open it. It's filled with like weapons and Shakespeare and like books and stuff. And in like the top section, they'll kind of like shove aside all the Shakespeare and reach into the back. Because you know, like there's a little cubby at the top of your tall, skinny one, or like you shove the books to the sides. You can reach into the back. And Trip will pull out Trip will grab another steak, so now that they're carrying two, and also grab like a really well thumbed chicken soup for the grieving soul. And just like
Oh.
I hurt all of you with that. You all take psychic damage.
Oh. I used to read the chicken soup books when I was younger. Oh no.
I was around and kicking around in the 2010s. I was there.
Every non-neurotypical queer person must have read those books at least once.
There's one for
There's one for literally everything. Yeah.
There is a chicken soup for the grieving soul for teens, I believe. I haven't checked it, but I know there is a general one, so I'm guessing there's a 14 edition. I love doing that.
So, that's how they get you.
Yeah, but Trip will come back and be like, yeah, so I have this book. And it's clearly like their copy of the book. It's well thumbed, it's underlined, it's got highlights. It looks loved, like well loved book.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, so I don't know if this is a good in, but I mean, I feel like this is a lot less hostile at first, and if it's a no, like I'll just leave. I'll just be like, and if like I run into her parents, I can just be like, hey, like I know she's going through a lot, and I went through a lot, so I have this book. I don't know if it's helpful. Okay, bye, and still like get a beat on it overall. And if not, like we go through Robert, and then worst case scenario, we break in, I guess.
Yeah, nuclear option. And I mean, also I can approach her talking about magic if we think that's an option. Yet again, I don't know a lot, but
I have no idea. That's not in my purview.
Well, it seems you have a plan
Holy
and
shit.
a
It
method
really
of
is a real book.
execution.
It's a real ass book.
You've invoked it and now it's coming to reality.
Book. It's a real ass book. I made it up.
Before you all go, Trip, can you and I talk for a second?
Yeah.
They'll be out in a moment. She invites you into her, like, small office. And she hands you a folded slip of paper and goes, I realize that I haven't been completely honest with you. And what you did, though it did hurt to think that my slayer knew a bit more about my personal business, I can't fault you for it. I was hurt in the moment, mostly because I didn't get to see. That's not important anymore. Well, at least not right now. And I'm sorry. And I would like to be on speaking terms again. I was going to wait until your 18th to share with this, but here. Do you take the slip of paper?
Yes, but I'm not gonna look at it right then. Like, very nonchalant. Like, just like, okay, I don't know what. I'm gonna look at it intensely in a hot second. But, like, very chill. Very. Sorry about you missing your date or whatever.
I didn't even know she'd remember, but it's fine.
Happy birthday. Belated.
Thank you.
And Trip will kind of just, like, slip out. Like, just that's the end of the conversation. Just like, bye.
Now that you're
Immediately
out there,
opens the note. Immediately opens the note.
it's banking information? Like an account number and a routing number?
What the fuck?
You can ask her if you like.
No, I'm not gonna ask
Just poke your
her.
head back in and be like, what?
Triple just look at confusion. Like, this is confusion. But I had such a suave exit, I can't go back. I'll save it for a different conversation. And kind of, like, join the others and be like, I'll deal with that later. That's not important right now. Hey, do you want to try the dumb book plan first?
It's probably our best, most realistic in.
Okay. I mean, did y'all walk to school? How?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I can fit all three. I theoretically could, but I don't think all three of us are gonna fit on the bike. I mean, I have handlebars, I have pegs, but
Are you guys walking through the school towards the entrances?
Probably.
I assume you are walking and talking. As you all exit, you see a familiar black car.
I need to. I'll be back. And you Trip just kind of like offshoots, like kind of like at that like fast walk jog where it's like, I am in a hurry, but I don't want to seem like it.
Izzy is standing outside, like kind of like she's kind of posed as if she had like this cool thing, but she's sort of like, fuck, is my jacket oh shit, hey. As if she was
4-door Mustang.
You are not gonna let that go. I fucking hate you. Ugh. You're not gonna let that go. You're not gonna let that go. And it's the final episode of. It's the final episode.
Except for you.
Maybe she got like a custom Mustang and it's a 4-door. That's completely legit.
It's the
weird
final.
bastard child.
It's the final
It's true, the
episode.
cops
It's
do
the
have 4-door
final
Mustangs.
episode of 2020, and I just want to not feel attacked.
It's love. That's what it really is.
Lies. So, Trip, you jog over to Izzy?
Yes. Like in a very like nonchalant, just going like, oh look, there's something in this direction. Very, very not nonchalant, but trying very
So, do you
hard.
guys need a ride? Or, oh, shit. Hey. You're all joggy.
Hey.
Hey, Trip, are you chatting with Izzy? Ask us if she can give us a ride.
You're maybe like 15 feet, bro.
Yeah, he's like yelling, like, "Hey,
Chano's yelling unnecessarily.
get us a ride."
Get us a ride.
I mean, you can hear the demands of the people. But how was the tour?
That's fine. Quentin missed Haven Rock, so we're back.
Oh, cool. Did they get any new merch? Is there anything fun to buy?
Quentin pushed for travel coffee mugs.
I mean, that's a really good idea.
Like
I'll buy one.
each with their personal logos. So.
Oh,
And then the band's logo.
That does not sound good.
It's variation in merch. What?
I mean, it'll work, I guess, if you have like a favorite cuckoo.
You don't know. I mean, Knox is obviously popular in Kentucky.
Yeah, but that didn't really answer the question. I asked, "How are you?"
I'm fine. I'm good. Took a little time, and you're a huge fucking nerd, but
What do you mean? Me, a nerd? I don't know what you're talking about.
get in the fucking car, Shakespeare.
Well, there's only. Can we all fit in this tiny?
I'm small.
Here's the thing. There are technically 4 seats. Do you want to sit at shotgun?
There you
Nessa's
go.
like
I taught you
5'2".
well.
You could cram herself in the back seat.
So,
Let's do this.
Jono and Nessa in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
Trip and Izzy in the front. Everyone good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Where are we going?
A lot better. Are you familiar with Bianca's house?
Who?
Here's
the address.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Okay, let me just start the. And as Izzy starts the car, it feels like there's this massive booming noise. Things shake a little bit.
Is that your subwoofer?
Do y'all feel that? And that's where we'll take a break.
God.
Rude.
It's a subwoofer. Oh my god.
So we're going to take a 5-minute break, stretch our leggies, and get some water and refill our drinks and whatnot. We will be back. I wonder what that boom was. Bye, y'all.
Oh.
Okay, and we are back from our break, and we just heard a huge boom. Things shook for a little bit, but seemingly have subsided.
Does Washington often get earthquakes?
I think we need to head to that house.
That's probably a good idea.
Izzy starts the car and sort of peels out of the high school parking lot, slowing when she sees what you all see. People are running in terror.
Oh fuck.
That's not good.
Fuck.
They're running in terror. They are trying to get to their homes. As the sun finally sets, you see something that you never would have thought you would have seen except a horror movie or a video game. You see some motherfucking zombies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I got words that something happened IRL. Oh no, this is in game.
Look at you scaring people. Don't do that.
It just means I'm a good director. So you see some brave souls. You see some brave souls sort of fight off the zombies and sort of lead people to safety.
Izzy, stop the car.
Like, okay.
And Trip will just kind of like climb out and like pop the back so we like at least right now we need to like make sure that people can like get the fuck out, and then we can go figure out what the fuck's going on. So yeah, because they can use some help. So Trip will kind of like look around and see if there are any zombies that are either too close to anyone or engaging, and people look like they're not doing hot with it, just to kind of like fix this wave.
What type of zombies are we dealing with here? As he's looking around, like, is it bite from infection? Is it death infection?
They don't.
Are they fast? Are they slow?
They're slow. Their strikes seem to not carry any sort of infection, by what you see. It seems that they are reanimated corpses.
Okay. He'll pull out his gun.
Hold on. Do you think that's gonna do anything?
Well, zombies.
Why the fuck do you have a gun?
That's a great question. I would like an answer to that.
Trip
Do
is
we
like,
not
whatever.
find supernatural? We find and kill supernatural things. Fucking of course I have a gun.
That's why I asked, is a gun the smartest choice here?
I don't know. Usually if you shoot a zombie in the head, they're gone. Destroy the brain.
I would just do a tire iron.
I think I have one in the trunk if you want it.
Trip, having not taken off any of their stage combat gear, still has a rapier on their body. So they're gonna.
You see someone fall. It's like, get away from me! No, get away from me! It is Robert.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go save Robert.
Yeah,
Let's go save Robert.
Nessa will also scramble out of the car.
So, I need you all to. Let's see.
Don't say it.
Don't say
You
what.
roll perception. Don't say perception.
No, he's gonna ask for initiative.
Why is that bad? You got,
I
like,
will
all the
say-
initiative stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
I will
I'm
say,
scared.
to move this along a little bit, Nessa, you have a tire iron.
Yep.
And a cat spiritual advisor who hates you. Jono, you have your gun. And Trip has a rapier. Night has fallen. The street lights are kicking on. People are screaming. I need you all. Nessa and Trip, I need you to roll. Nessa, I need you to roll strength, getting medieval, and Trip, dexterity, getting medieval, because rapiers are more dex than strength. Mm-hmm. Jono, I need you to roll dexterity, gunfu.
That's a 6.
Math is hard.
7.
17.
Oh, okay.
We know who's the carry in this.
All right.
I know, right?
Well,
Situation.
Look, I am good at one. I'm good at like one skill set's worth of things.
since none of you said that you were using a drama point just yet, let me just pull up something real quick.
I would like to point out to the director that I have a fast reaction time, and I would like to save Robert. Very much
Oh,
so.
you're going to be able to save Robert. That's not the
I
point.
don't care about anyone else. I mean, I lied, but I care about Izzy. But like, other than that,
Uh-huh.
I think Izzy can take care of herself.
very
Okay,
much so. Which is why I didn't list her originally.
Hey, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Plus
Oh.
some crazy magic
I
lady
don't
come help
like it.
us.
I don't like the everybody else rep. Oh,
So-
I didn't like that.
So, Jono missed the shot, but that doesn't mean he didn't hit someone.
You idiot.
Oh yeah.
I will kill you last.
Nessa, as you swing your tire iron and miss,
She's the doctor.
you feel this searing pain.
Oh,
Luckily,
no.
the bullet.
She's the doctor.
Luckily, the bullet grazed you,
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
but you still take 10 points of damage.
That's a third of my health.
What?
Mm.
This is it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
roughly,
follow,
I have
Z-Comics.
34 points. This puts me down to 24.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that information until this exact
Jono,
moment.
you missed and hit Nessa. That could have been really bad.
Fuck, Nessa, are you okay?
Oh.
As you ask that, you hear a bit of a replay of the conversation you had with Felix. And you hear his words going, "I don't think that will help you." Before you stole that gun.
Was he talking about my empathy for humanity or the gun?
Gosh, it was so unclear. We were having a conversation about the gun, but
So unclear. Fucking A. He
Instructions
kind of
unclear.
He holsters it and will go run
Got
towards
dick stuck in
Nessa.
ceiling fans.
I'm dying.
Dan, please roll for damage on the zombie.
Okay. I was too busy learning about drama points, so now I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't really used any yet.
Yeah, no,
We know.
You might
We
today.
talked about it.
Well, I like the drama that happens when we fail, so it's hard to use drama points.
It's
'cause
true.
I'm like, I like this drama.
So, I am rolling dexterity, hitting medieval, or combat, which I think are the same. Yeah, they're the same. So,
You already rolled like a 17, so
oh, that was just like to hit. This is damage.
yeah. Oh
Do I
wait.
just add
Oh.
that?
Oh.
I think it's a different roll, but I could be wrong.
Feel free, damage. Yes. So sorry. I misunderstood what you were doing.
Oh no, yeah. There's like a math. There's math for damage too. I
Oh.
know, right? The word.
Math!
Look, I am just your average nerd. I am not good at math under pressure, and I am stalling while I do math right now. Because I'm like, what are the numbers I'm supposed to be using? Because I'm paying attention. And I'm like, so I have to do math, and my brain did stop working, so I am waiting for the restart
No worries.
to hit in. So I'm just spitballing as my brain tries to load. It's very slow. It's like it's Windows 97, so it's got a bit of a it's AOL too. So
Yeah.
The
yeah,
fuck are you using AOL?
I mean, it's dial-up. I'm using AOL dial-up in the.
Do not love yourself.
I did not. This is the operating system it came on. I didn't know you could get updates.
So what are the numbers that maybe I can help you?
I just figured it out because I was trying to figure out what is the score for a stabby pointy blade, and then I realized that I could just probably use the same as steak and be okay.
It is technically a stab.
It is a stabby weapon, so I was like, ooh, it's a steak, right? Everything's a steak, right? The world is your steak. Love the Slayer. But
So, how much damage you do, friendo?
I do math. I do 12 points of damage. Did not roll very high.
With a flick of your wrist and expertly done movement, you decapitate the zombie. It seems that these aren't very durable.
Oh, lit.
And Robert's like, What the fuck? Why are there zombies? Why do you have a sword? Wait!
Okay, swords from the theater department.
Okay.
I don't know why they're zombies. Go
Cool.
the fuck home, Robert.
Awesome, great, awesome, cool. Izzy's like, I'm gonna drive him home.
Stay safe out there.
Fucking A.
You are a good ways away. Not too far, but a good ways away from Bianca's place. Are you going to trek on and...
I mean, like, I guess in reverse direction of the zombies and helping anyone out along the way?
Are you gonna be big damn heroes?
Shut
Maybe less so.
I wouldn't say big damn heroes. Maybe occasional heroes. Maybe average sized heroes.
Okay, as you go, I would like you all to... As you go, let's say you all fight through some zombies. I'm not gonna make you roll for every encounter, you know. You fight through some zombies. Jono seems to have learned his mistake with the gun, unless you want to use it again.
So he's kind of trying to throw himself into the fight, and kind of probably the reason why he hasn't done fisticuffs in a while. As you see him, his like way of fighting is very brutal, like a grab to the head, kick to the knee, and then pushing his thumb through someone's eyes, and then smashing their skull onto the ground repeatedly. He cracks ribs. He kind of just, it's horrific to watch, and he has this smile on his face the whole time as he's kind of dripping with blood and pieces of flesh.
Do I have to make, like, I have not, like, seen anything like this before. Do I have to, like, make any kind of checks to keep my lunch?
Oh, let's see. Boy.
Vampires, one thing, they turn to dust. No blood.
Yeah, he does it so apathetically. He'll grab someone and, like, smash their skull and look at Nessa like, are you okay?
You good?
As there's blood, like, dripping over his face. You fine? You good? You need the gun? Are you fine? Okay.
No, I'm fine without the gun.
Okay.
What was the name of that table?
The fear table?
Fear table?
Yes, what page is that on again?
Me, like, I don't know.
I'm
Where
currently
is it?
writing down the stats so I don't have to struggle again.
Right.
Look, I didn't expect to actually have to... I didn't expect I would ever have a rapier, but I never took it off.
Yeah. The shotgun is what I need to pinch next.
Yeah.
No!
So you can make sure Nessa actually dies.
No witnesses!
Oh gosh, there's success me.
Fear test.
Fear test.
It is on 129.
Coolly. Oh, I need you to roll me a willpower doubled roll. If you have a quality like nerve or steel or fast reaction time.
I have neither of those.
Or if you're a bitch and you got both.
Let's see. Seeing as how this is kinda R-rated gore because these are zombies, -3.
-3. Okay, and it's you.
And
just
Jono
roll
is
once.
going to town. A D10 plus willpower doubled.
Cool. That -3 is gonna mess with me because it just makes my willpower a 3. Because you doubled, it would be a 6, and then -3, so 3. So that would only be an 8.
Oh no.
You're startled but not paralyzed, and you can act normally.
Okay.
So you're just like, huh, it's a good thing I remember all those horror movies with Neil. Like, because this might really affect me and my mental health.
Yep.
So as you battle tire irons and fisticuffs and rapiers, oh my, Nessa, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Trip or Jono would notice this.
I got a 9, and that's only a 1 success.
That's enough.
Okay.
As you see, as Trip and John are kicking ass and taking names, it kind of gives you a moment to sort of look around away from the carnage. And you see from the shadow a glint of silver as one of the reanimated corpses is lumbering towards a person as what looks to be a steel... You're not sure if it's wire or like a band with a point at the end, wraps around its legs and pulls it into the shadow.
That's something. But I saw the silver eyes, didn't I? Or just...
You did.
Okay. Well, realize that that's Felix, and I guess hope he's here to help.
It looks like it.
Yeah. I'll just let him continue doing what he is helping, because, yeah, again, probably not going to draw attention to this because it's been told not to, so. And then just sort of just like, cool, yeah, we got backup. And then just continue.
Keep on going, keep on keeping on.
Yeah. I imagine I'm in the back, like, I will get any ones that go get by the two of them, but mostly I'm back here, like, making sure the people, are okay, and telling them, get to X
Get to
place,
safety,
get out of
yeah.
here, get out of here. And any of the ones that just sort of like, maybe I hit a couple on the ground that are like twitching, then I'm like, yes, I'm doing something.
So, you continue and you finally approach Bianca's home. And it seems that this is where the Nexus is. All these zombies, they've come from either near or around. And it seems whatever she did reanimated a lot of the corpses in the graveyards. So it would seem that
Oh no.
Impulse
Trip
is
Trip
also
is-
in danger.
Trip is gonna open their phone and send a message to Gretchen, just be like, "Hey, how fast can you get here?" Question mark.
As fast as I can. What's up?
Does Mr. Nathaniel, whatever his ass, have magic to get you here faster? Question mark.
Maybe, I don't know.
We have a dead body problem. Like, actively walking around dead body. Zombies.
Okay, let me check. And there's like 2 minutes goes by.
And during that 2 minutes, like let me check. Trip's just gonna put the phone away and just be like, so I don't think Plan A is gonna work.
Just reach
so
the house.
Nuclear option.
I think nuclear option.
I think we're going with the nuclear option,
Yeah.
Jono. Oh, well, hold on. First, is the door locked?
Hold on.
Are you gonna check the door?
I suddenly.
Check the
You guys
door.
wanna?
If it's open, we could just
maybe-
walk in.
You guys want some or?
You could check the door.
Yeah, actually, I do.
It's like some nice spiced Everclear.
Oh no!
People.
It's like,
No.
yeah, my arm still kind of hurts.
That's legit.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, and before we go in here,
Nessa, roll D10 plus your Constitution twice.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Constitution pass. That's a 12.
Okay.
So that is there's 2 successes.
Well, that hits different, but you're fine.
Yep.
It burns going in. It's gonna burn coming out. You're gonna love it.
God.
How did it evaporate just as you swallowed the Everclear? Because I've had Everclear. It's not a fun time, and it will fuck you up.
Yeah.
I have a bottle in my kitchen right now.
Hey,
It's good because you can drink it and clean the kitchen with it. Both of it. It's multi-tool.
Multi-purpose alcoholism.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I have figured something out, but I'm like, is Nessa smart enough to figure this out? Why this is going on?
I have also figured it out. I have a note about it, but Trip is way too dumb about it.
Jono's gonna kick open the door.
I mean,
was like,
could I
first.
roll some sort of like sorcery related roll? to connect some
Intelligence,
dots?
occultism, plus your sorcery, -2 because you are kind of buzzing.
Yeah.
While you're waiting for this, Jono and Trip, roll me a perception check, please.
Got
So
a 9.
that is a 9.
Is it just straight perception, or is it perception notice?
Your perception would be perception notice, yes.
Okay. Matt.
1 success.
And I got a 9 for my says
Okay.
success.
16.
Jono and
is
Trip,
4
you
successes.
both see that silver-eyed creature again, seemingly fighting off some zombies. And it's kind of hard to tell, but Trip, you see this more. You see this sort of shade-esque form with silver claws and eyes illuminated claw and tear through these zombies, and then look at you for a moment before going back. It seems that whatever this is, it is helping you against the zombies.
That is a problem for later.
That is tomorrow me's problem.
Very much. Look, the forces of darkness have a hierarchy, and right now, zombies.
Jono, as you see this creature fight, I would like you to roll me an intelligence knowledge roll.
I wanna. Yeah, I ain't got no successes. You leave me alone.
You're looking at it, it's just like, bitch, you didn't fight me last night.
I know, right?
It's like, last time you saw this creature, it didn't fight you.
Fucking gonna take this thing out later.
It's not fighting you now. I mean, yeah, you're here for the zombies, but like, this, if it's distracted, this is a chance.
Fuck, you're right.
Roll me dexterity and gun fu.
I'm gonna use some drama points. Yeah.
Are you going to use 1 for the +10 to your roll?
Yep.
You spend 2, you get it for the whole combat.
I feel like we're at the end of the combat. I don't know how long. If I spend 2, how long would it last?
This is probably the end of the combat.
Yeah, then I'll just spend 1. So 21.
Okay.
Pew pew.
All
Pew pew
right.
pew.
Okay.
You?
I need to roll.
Ho, 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 ho.
I hate that.
Oh, do I have a big ass pistol?
You have a
You
revolver.
probably have like a 9mm.
Because big pistol does 15, big ass pistol does 18. Regular pistol does 12. Shotgun does 20. That's what he's gonna do.
You really want a shotgun? I get it.
Yes, I do.
Jono
So, like,
stole a
So you
shotgun.
could take away more of my health.
I didn't. I was like, oh, your health is so tiny. Oh no.
I mean, assault rifle would be better because you get those fire bursts.
I need to look up something real quick.
Jono Rambo.
I can't have any, like, as a white hat at, like, the level I am, I can't have any stats over 5.
Me neither.
No
It
one's
hurts.
allowed to have stats above 5 because
Mhm.
that's supernatural unless you're a bitch like me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my strength is my constitution is a 4 and my strength is a 2.
That's why I was like, why is it so low? And then I realized that like I have dumb attribute numbers.
Mm.
Like they big because that's literally all. Like Trip is built to fight things. No emotional
by
intelligence.
God.
No skill sets.
And
I
Okay.
have a
only fight.
language. I have a language. It might come up in play.
As
Probably
this
will.
creature clears out the last of the zombies, it's hit. And as it's hit,
Fucking yeah.
Do we see Jono shoot something?
you certainly hear it.
Jono, what
Just
the fuck?
look around, see what he shot.
Look.
And you see, as the shadow clears for just a moment, a black-clad individual, hood fallen, silver-haired, silver goggles now not illuminated by supernatural light, holding their arm.
As soon as Nessa
You
sees
shot
anything like that,
someone?
she's going to book it towards Felix.
Trip is dumb and doesn't know
Jono.
who this person is.
Fucking freeze.
Felix looks at you.
Fucking cop.
What the fuck, man?
And a tear falls as the shadows resume and they are gone. Nessa, as you run, and you run towards that shadow,
Mhm.
it seems to dissipate just when you get there.
Damn it.
What the fuck was that?
Does
Felix.
someone want to tell me what the fuck is going on here?
Okay, Miss Rosestone asked me not to, so I didn't the other night, but that's Felix.
Like your friend from the bar?
My friend for years on end, Felix, who we had tacos with this morning? Felix?
Unless you know
didn't
multiple
have-
Felixes.
What the fuck is he?
Look,
Honestly,
I
I'm not sure.
I
But,
clearly got the memo late.
but yeah, he was the one that took me and Miss Rosestone. He had he wanted her help with something magical related, the wards and everything around. He just has a weird way of asking.
Cool.
Right, I'm gonna compartmentalize this because we got a fucking job to do.
Jono, did you just kill someone? You're just gonna just gonna put in a little box? You just fucking killed someone? You're just gonna in a box?
You're a slayer. Have you killed anyone? I've killed several people in my
I've
life.
never killed a person.
I haven't killed a person either.
That wasn't a person, and
That's
he was
Felix.
That
fine.
sure the fuck looked like a person, you know
Yeah,
his
it's
name, you had
pretty-
tacos with him, that sure the fuck sounds like a
Does any person you know can turn in the shadows?
I can do magic.
prove it.
Sorry, it's just like, I can do magic. Oh.
Fucking okay, compartment. We got a fucking job to do. He's just gonna kick the door open like fucking A.
You kick the door open. And as you get in there, the house seems silent.
Is there a second story?
Yep. All right.
No, but there is a basement.
Let's go. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
let's go down to the creepy basement.
Of course it's fucking
Woo,
basement.
Of course there's a basement. And Trip's like, I can't die. This isn't a horror movie. I'm black. It's fine. And we'll go first towards the basement.
I've seen lots of people die too.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
We're not talking about death. We might all fucking die. We're just gonna go downstairs. We're gonna take care of the problem. We're gonna go get pizza, okay? It's fine. Everything is fine.
As you walk down the basement, it's kind of you can kind of see some lights flickering against the wall like candlelight, but the stairs itself are just every part of you. Trev's like, no, ma'am, no, miss ma'am, no.
This is white people nonsense.
This is white people nonsense. Yes.
Oh,
So
no, this is a horror movie.
it's like those rickety like wooden steps too.
Trip is like not having like Trip isn't scared. Trip's just like, this is literally exactly how I die. Goodness fucking gracious. This is stupid. And it's like still going, but it's just like muttering like, this is so fucking dumb.
This is so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb.
I'm gonna write a book about my life. I'm gonna make money and then I'm gonna retire to an island in Fiji. Fuck this shit.
As you all descend, you hear crying.
He's gonna pull out a knife.
Hello? Just call out down into the basement.
Go away.
Bianca?
Go away.
Does it sound like Bianca?
It is Bianca.
Ah, fuck. Trip like pulls out the book again, like, hey, Plan A's back on the table, boys.
It's okay. We're here to help.
Looks at Jono.
What?
Most of us are here to help.
I'm here to help too. God damn.
It didn't work.
Is she just crying in a circle of candles? What's going down there?
That's a great question.
As you descend, you see her in the middle of a circle of candles with a small cauldron.
Fucking knew it.
And a picture of Ileana in her hands.
I fucking knew it. Too bad Trip's stupid.
Honey, that's
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Why
I think
didn't
Trip
it
is
work?
stupid enough to connect the dots.
I rolled to connect the dots earlier and I didn't know if I had or not.
I literally have it written in my notes that I wrote this
Yeah.
thing, that dead girl, question mark, Ileana, girlfriend, question mark.
I would say that you would have connected the dots. So sorry, I was too busy dealing with the fact that
you're
Jono shot Felix.
Yeah, you're good. I was like, I'm going with
allegedly shot Felix. We don't know.
We watched him turn into a cloud of fucking poof.
Yeah, and you know, Nessa will just be like, hey, it's okay.
Why didn't it work?
'Cause magic is weird. Magic.
It should have worked. She should be with me. She told me that I could bring her back, and she's not.
Who
I don't fucking know her name. She called herself like a matron or some shit. She told me that if I did this, I could have her back, but she's not here, and I don't know what to do. Trip, you finally connect the dots. The picture at the
Damn.
memorial, the picture in Bianca's hands is now discarded on the floor. You recognize where you've seen that face. You had to drive a stake through her heart. It was a simple patrol. Simple night. You and Izzy skulking the graveyards before you even met Jono. Before you really met Nessa. You had heard some girl had died, but, I mean, was she bitten? Was she exsanguinated? She rose from her grave, and you did your job. And it seems the spell can't bring back dust. Why didn't it work?
I don't know. I don't know. And as this is doing this, she's going to pull out her phone and attempt to call Miss Rosestone.
Also, has Gretchen text back?
She says, "We're in town. Watch out for the crows."
Like Counting Crows, the band.
Okay, cryptic, but got it. So, I'll tell you later. Like, Trip will just kind of lean back and be just like, everyone just heads up for the crows, the birds. They
You
work for the bourgeoisie.
you get Miss Rosestone. Now's not good. Now's not a good time, Miss Langley. But thankfully, I have a Bluetooth headset. What's up? And you hear, and you hear the striking of wood against bone.
Yep. I don't need to tell you what's going on. You're probably very aware, but we have figured out what it is. So Bianca tried to bring Ileana back from the dead with some sort of spell. I am standing here in front of the circle and everything. Is there any way you could walk me through how to break the spell?
Is the cauldron glowing green, dear? It is certainly glowing green.
Yes, it is.
Then what you'll have to do... shit. You're going to have to rip the object that is the focus of the spell.
Oh, no. Okay. Looking at the photo.
It is on the ground.
Yep.
Bianca is just crying. She's lost it.
And I will essentially, Nessa will nudge Trip and point at the photo. And then not saying destroy it, but yeah, just miming it, just so don't have to tell Bianca, so Bianca can find out after all of this is done.
Is that all you needed, Miss Langley?
Does this happen often? But Trip is taking care of that, and then we'll figure out whatever's next. That should be it.
Marvelous. Please return back safe. And the call ends.
Touches. Like, yep.
Where
I got shot.
Oh shit! Wow. Trip will, now having like an actual task to do, will like kind of be like, okay, goal, objective, plan, let's go, and like kind of like put around, like be like, that's a problem for future me. Current me needs to get shit done. And kind of like slowly kind of approach Bianca. Like crouch down, like try to like talk to her, because they're gonna try to do a switcheroo with the book, and like see if they can like take the picture so they can rip it while like putting the book there, just to get her distracted enough.
I don't understand.
Hey, look at me, right here. Look,
Why didn't she come back? I just wanted her back.
have you looked outside? Everything out there isn't back. It's worse than it was when it was living. That's not life.
You mean she's out there? I can see. Why? How do you know? Why is she out there? She told me it would work. It should work. Why isn't it working?
Look, right here. She lives, and then Trip will touch like her head and her heart. She lives here now. You don't. She doesn't live out there.
I just wanted her to tell me it was gonna be okay.
In time. But sometimes we have to tell ourselves. And Trip will kind of like look at her like choppy black hair and her uneven dye job, and just kind of like gently like just like reach out and be like I'm not dumb. I know she was important to you.
She was my whole world. we were gonna get out of here. We were gonna go to, I don't know, Los Angeles. Maybe New York.
What were you gonna do there? Tell me. She lives on when you talk about her.
She was gonna be a voice actress, and I was.
And during this, Trip is gonna like slowly go for the picture, and like
It's easy
go
to do.
go for it. Yeah.
And I figured I would work some odd jobs until I got a degree. But your silence doesn't stop the rip of that photo. The cauldron stops glowing green. The sounds of the undead ceasing outside. What did you do? What did you do? What did...
Right here. She lives here.
What?
I just stopped all of that.
Do you let the photo go as you ripped it? Or do you still have it in your
I still
hands?
have it.
She looks at your hands. What did you do? What did you do?
And Trip kind of just sits there staring at her because they don't have a good response to the question.
And as we fade from the scene of Bianca crying, we transfer to a scene where the three of you have walked out of Bianca's home. It is like the hordes of the undead were never risen. Everything seems normal other than the scars of what they did, the destruction that was caused.
Drink.
The door to Bianca's home closes slowly behind you, as if by magic or force or whatever.
And Trip will leave the copy of Chicken Soup for the Grieving Soul on like the doormat.
I thought you switched it out.
I did switch it out. Never mind. Cool.
Yep.
I'm intelligent. I remember what happened 5 minutes ago.
Got another copy.
I mean, Trip's got like 6 copies of it. It's just kind of lying around to give to people because they're not good with the emotion thing. So like, have a book. Yeah, no. And Trip still has like the photo, and it's just like, God damn it, I hate it here. And Trip just starts jogging back to the school, like that's where their bike is. They're probably gonna have to debrief and shit.
As you turn to jog, Izzy's car, kind of scratched up, kind of slightly covered in blood. But she pulls up. Hey. Need a ride?
Hey. Trip will kind of look at the other two. Y'all want rides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. And then Trip will like take off at a solid, like, good clip towards the school.
Trip, as you're jogging, you're reminded of the class you had. About moral quandary. About the questions that were asked. Do you put any thought towards it in your run, or do you push it all away? You were just doing your job as a slayer. you were protecting people, but you didn't know.
There's no way to know. And Trip is like gonna go and just like kind of like trying not to think about it, but it keeps springing back up to the top of their mind because there's really not much to think about other than like pacing and breathing
And potentially
pretty...
the person that Jono shot.
Yeah, and that, but that's a problem for tomorrow. That's
tomorrow, Trip.
Because Trip doesn't know like about Felix because no one told them. Trip met Felix at Impulse once, and that's it.
Saw Felix at Impulse.
Saw him at Impulse once, and that's it. So it has no like moral quandary ties to that thing other than you shot a person. But Trip is kind of thinking about like what is the hierarchy of like the forces of darkness? What are things that need to be dealt with now? What are things that are later? Like we've met benevolent, like supernatural creatures. Technically, I mean, if we go with that heavy-handed view, we should kill all of the witches, and that would solve so many problems. Every werewolf, every creature of the night, if they haven't done anything, we should just eliminate. And that's like no way. There's no way to think in that kind of world. Like we have to explore the gray areas. And Trip is like thinking too much about the psychology class and like all of the things that Miss Luna said, and is just like, look, I couldn't, like, there's no good choice for me to make. There was no right answer, and it's already done. So like, put it in the files, and we'll deal with it later. We'll talk to our therapist about it. We don't have time to unpack all of that. And so, but Trip is like,
and then you think of the John Mulaney bit for just a second, and it brings a tiny bit of a smile to your face.
Yeah. But Trip is like basically like cutting through yards, jumping over fences, basically like the straightest as the crow flies to the school. Just like pumping, like going like full out, basically like trying to lose yourself in that like kind of run.
Jono and Nessa, as you drive back to the school. Yeah, fucking zombies, right? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to get my car fucking worked on again. Shit. But
yeah. Nessa's probably like in the back seat, and because she's so small, she's like tucked herself. You know, she's
also,
got like her knees
Nessa,
up to her
what
chest.
the fuck happened to your arm? Are you okay?
I accidentally shot her.
Got shot.
You fucking what?
Yeah, I need to take more time in the gun range.
Or you could just not have a fucking gun. How fucking old are you anyway? Can you legally have a gun?
I can't legally be doing half the shit I do. I shouldn't be drinking. I shouldn't be smoking. I shouldn't be out here fighting things.
Yeah, well, two of those you can change.
This is true.
Hunting has taken my youth. And I am not going to go into any situation.
You're like fucking what, 17? Hunting has taken your youth? Fuck that shit. Are you saying that you're not going to go to a movie theater with someone cute? Or fucking go to a school trip? You're still in fucking high school. And you know what?
We don't get that opportunity. I've been doing this since I've been 13. I've seen my friends die. I've seen family members get killed. This is it. I don't have the belief that I get the choice of a life. This is it for me, because this is something I have to do. So no, I'm not going to the movies with a cute whoever. My weekends I work and I train. My weeknights I train. I'm not going to graduate high school. I'm not going to college. This is it. So.
And like as all of this is going on, like Nessa will just pull out her phone and just.
As you pull out your phone, Nessa, you think, "Oh shit! Did anyone check on Aisling? Holy fuck!" Like.
There's that. She'll send a quick text to Ashley, just be like, "Dobbies, are you okay?" And then she'll do the other thing that she was playing on her phone to do. She'll just text Neil and just be like, "It's been a shitty day. I miss you. I miss Austin, and I wish I could go back."
Neo texts back, I think I'm coming up there soon, if that will help, question mark.
And she'll respond, "Yes, that actually would help more than you would know."
You all make it to the library. Trip, as you sort of slow and reach the high school, where the fuck did all these crows come from?
Trip doesn't question it because Trip got the warning, the heads up, where it's like, "Oh yeah, the crows," and I'm like, "Okay, like that's a thing." So I'm not like I was given the heads up by Gretchen, so it's like, don't even worry about it. I'm just going inside. And Trip will swing by their locker and like grab a new shirt so that they're not like drenched in sweat.
As you walk the halls, there seem to be a few fights here. Like, the zombies had reached the school. And there is... You kind of listen for a bit, and you hear the color guard captain go, "Okay, now that was a fucking weird occurrence. Zombies attacking us."
What's her name?
But, like,
Fucking
did I give her a name?
I think you maybe. I don't remember. She was a jerk. No, I do not have a name for her.
How about a Tandy?
Tandy.
Aaron.
I hate her so much. Spelled with an I, I'm assuming.
An IE.
Oh my god. I am prejudiced against spelling of names. I'm sorry, I said it here first. She's on my shit list.
Nessa, you get a text back and it's in the chat.
This
It woke
is
me up,
like-
which is annoying. We stand one sleepy queen. But seems
and
whoever
then
was... Oh, sorry, please.
And Nessa will text back and it's just being like, "So this might sound weird, but there was a zombie outbreak. It's weird for me too. We think we have it under control. Just glad you're okay."
God, it's like it felt like 2 weeks since we've seen you. But Trip, you enter the library. You see Nadia sort of put up poison etiquette. You see Gretchen sort of like kind of stretching her arms. And you see another figure, tall, clad in earthy colors with a sort of slick back hair and very fine features, just cleaning his like sort of small glasses. "Oh, good, Trip, you're here. I assume everything went well."
Does anyone have a first aid kit?
You're the one who knows first. You're the one who knows first aid.
Well, I know first aid, but I don't have a first aid kit on me.
I mean,
Also,
we're in a library.
Jono and Nessa, you would have also recognized the absurd amount of crows on the building of the high school. It's just like, what the fuck? Are we in like the Birds remake? Because crows never fucking forget.
It was Trip said something about crows. I was kind of panicking at the time, but apparently they have something to do with Gretchen and the person who came with Gretchen.
Oh, cool. Loma Sunshine's here. Fantastic.
Oh,
It is. He just.
I didn't think this through, did I?
Well, come on. Might as well figure out what's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And Nessa and Jono follow shortly after. Nessa saying, "Does anyone have a first aid kit?" And Nadia quickly moves into her office and gets it for you.
Cool.
I was like, do you need any assistance, Miss Langley?
It's kind of on my dominant arm, so yeah, I might need that.
Yeah, let me help. And Nadia helps Nessa patch herself up. Well, that was... Didn't think I'd ever face zombies. How's it going?
It's fine.
Been an afternoon.
So you dealt with a zombie problem then?
Yeah, they should be done with that. Broke the spell and all that.
Miss Rowstone,
Yes.
could you possibly, perhaps, get a student to see a therapist?
I can speak with the counselor.
Yeah, can we make sure Bianca, sees a therapist, sooner than later?
I can see what I can do.
Thank you.
My apologies. Where are my manners? Nathaniel Kroloft, water to Gretchen. And he holds a hand out to you, Trip.
Is there a fucking watcher not from Britain?
What do you want me to call you? We gotta get that out. You gave me a full name, which isn't what I'm gonna call you the whole time, so you gotta pick
Mr.
now.
Kroloft is fine.
Damn it. Sure. Trip's a little upset that I got Mr. Kroloff.
You gave him the option.
I did. Nadia Miss Ropestone's standing right there. I don't get a choice in the matter. I gotta be nice. Otherwise, it'd be Nathan, get over here.
And to answer your question, the Watchers Council is based in England, so a majority of us are English.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming. We weren't sure exactly how large of a problem or necessarily how to fix it immediately, and when we saw the sheer amount of volume, you are the next closest base of Watchers and Slayers, so I thought that would be a good choice. Thank you for coming here on such short notice.
Yes, well, it seems that you were lucky to have a Slayer and a Watcher not preoccupied with the forces of darkness. Nathaniel.
Trip will look at Gretchen he didn't just we know you weren't busy.
I mean, we got to face zombies, we got to save the day, or help save the day. The day is saved, right?
For the short term, yes.
So what the hell caused all that? The whole zombie outbreak? Anymore, and
Just a sad individual being taken advantage of by some force that probably will be a problem since we've run into it several times now.
Twice that we know of.
Yes.
With Barry and
Barry Barrington.
Yeah.
Our favorite.
not Barry
Burton.
Barrington. I'm sorry. Barrington.
Yeah. And now a girl who is in pain and just wanted to bring back her girlfriend. It's
the forces of life and death are not easy to manipulate with magics.
She
Yeah.
had
There's also
help.
the fact that even if it did work, her girlfriend wasn't coming back.
How do you know that?
So, back in the day, I kind of put a stake in her heart.
Oh shit, she was a vamp? Fuck. That's... Fuck.
Didn't tell her that. Let's not tell her that ever. If you tell her that, I'll kill you. Okay, thanks.
I don't even go to this school, so your secret's safe with me. Nessa, as you're getting patched up, you kind of see Izzy going... My apologies. Introductions need to be made. And you three are... Izzy, werewolf. Lovely to meet you. Yes, I could tell by your aura.
Just catch about it.
My-
Oh, that's so hot.
My what? And you two.
And Nessa, I really
Don't
just have
raise
one.
the arm, dear. I'm still patching it up.
oh, ow. It's just like raise his shoulders slightly. I think I don't know what I am, honestly.
And you.
Jono Hunter.
Love to meet you, John O'Hunter. Now. It seems that whatever forces of darkness are plotting against you all seems to have skipped over our little spot of Oregon. So, our resources are your resources. Call it a partnership, I suppose. It means that I will be working more with you guys. Isn't that great? Is like, yeah. Swell.
Trip is just there, like, having an existential crisis in the middle of this entire conversation.
Because this town totally needs 2 slayers. Well, considering the fact that your nightclub got overrun by vampires and you just faced a near zombie apocalypse, I think 2 slayers are better than 1 in this case. Yeah, fucking whatever. Alright, so, as long as there are no other casualties, I think we'll be fine. From what I can tell, the news has shown that most of those attacked... Was there I don't know if there was like a gunshot or a door slamming outside.
Game bleeds through to real life.
Oh no, Felix!
That's also like in the back of Nessa's mind, and like since it's probably she will let Miss Rosestone know at some point, like if they're like quietly or after everyone leaves, like if she could check up on Felix, just making sure he's okay.
Are you thinking this really, really loud?
Yeah, I'll think it because she can read thoughts.
Yes, she's a telepath.
Yep,
She'll
remember that.
I forgot about
she'll
that.
remember that because I did not remember that, but Nesta would remember that but she would be thinking this really loud towards Miss Rosestone, being like, "Cause I."
Next time the Slayers need to stop the NPCs from completing your ritual to get to the DM. I mean, guess you'll just have to save me. Unless you don't want this game in 2021. Out of the corner of your eye, Nessa, you see Miss Rosestone just give you a slight nod.
Trip totally forgets that she can read minds, by the way. So Trip is having some fun-ass thoughts right now in the middle of this room. Very loud, but not directed towards anyone.
Well, as long as there are no other casualties of the night. Unless there's something you're not telling us.
Yeah, Jono shot someone.
Me. Not on purpose.
When did you get a gun, Mr. Bastillos?
Pinched it a couple weeks ago.
As a staff member of the school, I will have to tell the counselor, who will have to tell your parents.
That's fine by me. As Jono, I'll have to tell people that what you are.
What, you're going to tell
Blackmail.
anyone on the street that what? I'm a witch. I don't
Think
know
of
if
something better.
I don't know if you've noticed, darling, but witches are kind of in vogue right now.
Not to humanity.
Have you not seen American Horror Story, Coven?
That's one thing for a fictitious show.
Have you not seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, dear?
Also fictitious.
If you're trying to threaten me, Mr. Bastillos, I believe I have a bit more leverage than you do.
And I'm saying if you make my life complicated, I'll make yours.
And here I thought you said you run a tight ship, Nadia. I'm rather surprised. Not the time, Nathaniel. Well, as long as this whole undead creature business is over, I believe I'll take my leave. Gretchen, you are to stay in Haven Rock. Assist the Slayer and their cohorts. I'm sure you'll have much more fun than sitting around in graveyards. Are you serious? Yes, it seems that I am.
I'm too good
I suppose we'll have to talk about your skills as a watcher later, Nadia. You're not my supervisor, Nathaniel, and you never will be.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Boom.
Acer like
Shade.
yeah, so Trip just like comes out of it and it's just like, okay, look, Mr. Kroloff, whatever. Like, I get it. You're like, y'all have beef, but like, could you chill? I'm relatively new to the thing, and I was like, that's a lot of threats. Most people would ask for help, and I've been accused of not asking for help in the past, so I have asked for help. So if you could stop giving my watcher so much shit, that would be great. Thank you. And then Trip's just gonna like turn around and like walk into Nadia's office and shut the door. Like, I want to leave, but not really.
As you walk to the office, Trip, was it? There's no one in this world I respect more than one Nadia Rosestone. She has saved my life countless times. As a friend, I'm giving her shit. And then he walks out of the library.
His humor is so, like, out loud to everyone. His humor is so bad. Dad, could you read that? Because that felt tense to me. Does everyone want to get pizza?
I have not heard a watcher that was funny. They cannot do it. Not possible.
Have you met more watchers than 2?
The answer is no.
I might have seen a 1 or 2 in my day.
Yes, me and Nathaniel. Like, so, Trip, you still shut yourself?
No, I don't shut the door, but I get to the office, like, I was dramatically storming out, but, like, to the office, and I'm like, kind of just leans against the door frame, just, like, now, like, back to the I'm trying to do all the right things, and I keep fucking up, and so Trip is, like, a little, like, beating themselves up a little bit, like, just hanging
I'm
out
gonna
in the
go
door frame.
check on the cuckoos, see if they're safe, and see if Impulse is safe.
Oh, wait, can you get me one of the mugs?
Yeah, which one?
Who would kill me the least if I didn't get their mug?
None of them would kill you.
But, like, who would be the most who would be the funniest to get like, who would be the most upset if I got someone else's mug?
Just fucking pick a mug.
Give me-
Probably, like, Quentin.
I'll take
No,
Knox.
Knox.
Yeah, I'll take Knox.
Okay, shit, fuck. Izzy just walks out. Well, okay then. Guess I'm sticking around.
Rip is gonna like take a moment to like kind of like weigh these scales, and is then gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this rapier away, and like as like a really lame excuse to exit the room. Is like gonna like try to catch up to Izzy before she leaves.
Okay. So, know any good, cool things to do around here? And as Gretchen asked that question, we cut to Trip kind of chasing after Izzy.
I don't think it's particularly hard.
What, did you change your mind?
No.
What's up then?
Uh,
TikTok, Ward.
You've been there kind of since like day one, like day zero, before there was even like a day one, and
Yeah?
what are you doing tonight?
Checking on my friends. Why did you expect me to be howling at the moon?
No, I was asking you on a date.
Oh, shit. Not much. Making sure that the cuckoos are okay, then after that I guess I'm free.
How about the diner? Say around midnight?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
See you then. And then Trip will like turn around and run away. It's like, whoops.
Yeah, see you then. And Izzy walks to her car.
No skills. No think.
No
only
think.
do.
No,
And
think
Trip will
only
come
do.
back to the library still wearing the sword, like didn't go to their locker to put it away, just like back.
I thought you were gonna put your sword away.
You are correct. And then Trip will leave again to go put the sword away.
Okay. Well, I think that's you all patched up, Miss Langley.
Thanks. I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do. Really. First, I'm kind of glad my dad works crazy hours so I don't have to explain my wound to him.
I mean,
Well-
worst case scenario, I can always like, if it looks gross or anything, my mom can always look at it.
Trip, you're back already.
Yeah, I don't. My locker's like right there. Like it's in alphabetical order.
Damn it, you're right.
I mean, the library.
You're right. You're right. Look. When you're right, you're right.
Ward is with a W. It's right there. It's not too
Well,
far.
and Nadia kind of takes your hands into hers. Nessa, well, if you do ever have to explain, if you need any assistance, I'm here. And as she pulls away, you feel something in the palm of your hand. Do you hear a thought that says, "Wait until you're outside, darling."
Okay, sort of, I guess, clasp my hands around it. Maybe, or if it's a thing I can slip into my pocket.
It is a thing you can slip into your pocket.
Then slip it in my pocket.
So, all in all, the day was saved. I got to get a bit of exercise, so that's good.
All right.
Yeah, I might want to actually look into some self-defense.
I mean, I'm not saying that I offer classes, but I can offer you practical classes for free.
And who do you think trained Trip?
Yeah, I will probably be taking you up on those. Just, I am learning I'm really bad at fighting.
Well, perhaps your style of fighting isn't necessarily the same as Jono and Trip.
have you seen these muscles? It's just like, ow, should have done that arm.
No, but I've seen your aura.
Oh, yep, stuff I don't understand. Great, cool. Are we done? Can I?
Well, could we talk about about earlier?
Yeah.
What about earlier?
Hey, Jono, you mind showing me around town? I mean, if I'm gonna be here for a while, I'd rather know where everything is.
I'm going back to work, so you can join me for work.
Okay. You not doing anything fun?
No.
Jono doesn't know what the word fun is.
His idea of fun is crime and shooting a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jono and... Oh, sorry. Yes?
And Nessa will just be like, just because I think she has Gretchen's number because she was in the group text.
Yeah.
And so she'll just be like,
You
if
can
need-
add Gretchen to the group text now.
add Gretchen to the group text, yeah. And just sort of be like, if you need a couch to crash on or anything, let me know.
Okay. I think got some money on me.
Nessa,
Uh,
I'm sorry. I will do better.
Thank you.
You apologize.
Yeah.
All right, Gretchen. We're up till 5 a.m. Let's do this. You want a drink before we
Wait.
do this?
Gretchen,
only
does that mean you're switching to our school?
I mean... I think... Maybe. I mean... I don't know if it's a nighttime gig or... whatnot.
Good to know. Well, when you figure it out, tell the group chat.
Yeah, totally. And you're only up till 5? That's rookie numbers. And Gretchen walks out of the
Pump those
library.
numbers up.
This is why I am gay.
Hey, Gretchen, let's do this.
So Gretchen and Jono leave. If you don't mind, Miss Langley, I would like the room.
Yeah. I have some stuff I need to finish up in the art room anyway, so I'm gonna go there and see everybody later.
Be safe.
You too. And she'll leave.
I know you've looked at it, Trip. Didn't need to actively look to hear your thoughts tonight.
Oh yeah, you can do that. And then like Trip just starts like the little line of "Don't read my brain, naked women, boobs, just like trying to like black out their thoughts very poorly, like just trying.
And she
very
just
hard.
looking at you with an amused smirk. You couldn't have known. You could have known that one person would mean so much to another that they would force an apocalypse. And I don't believe that she even wanted an apocalypse, this Bianca you've told me about. Maybe the spell went wrong. Maybe whatever force this is told her a stronger spell than what was actually needed.
No, this is my fault. She had an explicit goal, which was to raise her girlfriend from the dead. She
Trip.
raised all of the bodies, but her
Trip.
girlfriend wasn't able to be raised because she was a vampire and now she's Ash. And so therefore she was sobbing, and that's why it didn't work. Not because it wasn't
Nadia
successful.
places her hands on your shoulders. This is not your fault. And I will not allow you to self-sabotage over something you could not have controlled. I did not train you to be porcelain, Trip. What did I train you to be?
sure feel like a broken glass, though.
This is not on you. This is on whatever force is messing with everyone here. And once we find it, we will end it. Because that is what we do. Alright? It is not on you. And I refuse to allow you to think that. You did the job, and yes, it hurts. But this? Don't blame yourself for this.
People could have died
And they didn't.
because
Yeah.
of sheer luck.
Because you were there to stop it.
Just even the time from the school to the epicenter. Even if I was riding my bike, even if I ran full out, if we didn't catch a ride, we would have never made it in any decent amount of time in the first place. It could have been so worse. We got lucky.
Well, I was lucky that I called Izzy then.
You called Izzy.
I had a bad feeling, and seeing as how none of you want to ask me for a ride,
I didn't even know that was an option.
well, now you do.
Do you have a 4-door or a 2-door car?
4-door. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. About the slip of paper earlier. It is an account that the Watchers Council set up. Years and years, the Watchers Council hasn't helped their slayers. They may have given stipends to Watchers, may have given money to those observing the fight, but not actually in it. When the Watchers Council was restarted, that was something we wanted to change. So, you now have a fund as a slayer. I was going to wait until your 18th birthday, but I wasn't honest with you. And I felt terrible. So, by the way, Buffy Summers, the Slayer that died twice and came back, 16 and I believe 20. And she is still alive.
Look, Miss Luna spent a lot of time in the last, couple of days talking about morality. And I guess I've been thinking a little too hard. Oh, go away, bot.
Go away, bot. No one likes you. You don't even go here!
I've been just thinking fucking troll.
Mitch, don't do this.
I'm closing it. I'm not watching. Control it. Yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about morality and where do I fit into the world, especially when I am basically judge, jury, and executioner, depending on the situation. I know you said she died twice and came back and she's still living now, but I don't know if she did that because of magic or luck or some other power that I'm probably completely unaware of, but judging by how things go, slayers don't live a long time. They don't leave their town and move to Juilliard to become a world famous actor. They
That
probably live.
may have been true during Buffy's time as a Slayer, when she was all alone. And she only had her friends. But you're not alone. There are so many Slayers. And if you...
Am I allowed to quit? What if I just want to be normal? What if I don't have to wake up and think about the fate of the world or whose lives I ruined because I killed someone who was important to them because they were going to be a future threat? What if I could just be 17 and worry about getting into Juilliard and trying to balance a plate full of 2 girls that I like?
If you truly wanted, I could help you on that front. We could potentially find another Slayer and assign her here, but Trip, if normalcy is what you're wanting, I'm sorry to say you're not ordinary. You're extraordinary. You're gifted and talented, and you have the biggest heart of any person I've seen in a very long time, and it reminds me of the people that keep fighting even when everything is lost. A quality that I have only recently understood the merit of. If you want to be normal, I'm sorry, I don't think that I can promise you that. But if this is what you want, at the end of this school year, I will talk to the Watchers Council and see what I can do.
I know for people like Gretchen and probably others that becoming a Slayer changed their life for the better. I don't know if it did that for me.
Nadia hugs you then. Just hugs you in this warm, comforting embrace. The scene moves to Nessa.
And
You get outside and do you look at what Miss Rosestone seemingly gave you?
yes.
It is a thin, needle-like crystal. You've seen this before. She used something similar to get you away from that warehouse outside of town.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me intelligence plus occultism, please. Add your sorcery. I'm sorry, friends, we are running a little long, but this is the final episode of 2020, so I hope you'll excuse this.
We're going a little long. So if I did a heroic feat, I need to say beforehand.
I say in this case, you can go ahead and use that drama point.
Yeah, I would just use drama point. Not leave it up to chance of the dice. I have a lot of drama points to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a drama point to give myself that plus 10. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then you said intelligence, occultism, sorcery?
Yes.
Okay. So with that plus 10, it's a 27. It is an outrageous success.
Not only can you figure out what this is,
Mm-hmm.
given enough time and enough knowledge, you could probably make it. This seems to be a concentrated amount of whatever spell Miss Rosestone uses to create portals between one place to another. It seems to work as if this concentrated needle can only hold a portal open for a certain amount of time, but the spell itself, with enough practice, can be held for longer with enough concentration. And as this knowledge fills your mind that you didn't even know you had, you realize that the portal works from either B to A or A to B. Let's say if you were to open a portal and both you and Jono were to step in opposite sides, both of you would be at point B instead of going just and vice versa. Yes. It's sort of like Blink's portals from Marvel.
Yeah.
You know how to use this. You know to focus. You just need to focus on your location and toss it out. And since you have a bit of sorcery within you, you could do it lickety split. So where are you going?
I guess I'm going to go to the warehouse where Felix was, just to check on him, make sure, you know, he's not bleeding out or anything like that, because it seemed to get shot.
So
Find like a nice, like, secluded part near the school where there's not really anybody, just so nobody watches me open a portal.
So as you focus, you notice that the crystal, when Miss Rosestone does it, it sort of glows with like this purplish light. But for you, it kind of glows red.
Interesting.
It seems like your own magical signature is affecting the appearance of this crystal as you throw it out and a reddish portal opens.
No time for present to, you know, step through it.
You step through, and just like that, you see Felix sort of patching up his wounds. Like, you see the bullet extracted. The arm sort of stitched up. He tenses as you open the portal and step through, and the portal closes behind you. Fuck, didn't think I'd see you.
Yeah, I wanted to come and check up on you. I saw what happened, and I was also shot by Jono today, so...
Hey. Small world, I guess.
Yeah. And just making sure that I wanted to make sure you weren't bleeding out on the floor somewhere. Yeah.
This is my first scrape. Lucky I moved out of the way a little bit, or else it probably would have killed me.
That would be very bad.
And just like that, guess I was right.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish that you weren't, but it definitely feels like, I mean, there's something there. There's anger. There's a lot of anger. And yeah, I'm sorry.
Felix kind of stands up from the bar stool. You didn't notice because you were focusing more on the wound, but Felix is shirtless. Like, he had to take off the shirt to patch up the wound.
Yeah, and suddenly it's just a blush and you're like oh. Well, just like, I'm gonna look away so you can put on a shirt.
Okay. As he moves, and I assume you sneak a few peeks.
Probably, yeah.
You see a few scars
Mhm.
on his back and a tattoo of a crescent moon on his left shoulder blade.
Interesting.
Fuck. So, I thought, and Felix sort of like picks up a sort of amulet that he gestured towards when discussing this ritual that he was planning on doing. I thought I could help him. But,
I don't. I think really all he needs is like
guess that's
actual
not
therapy.
my...
Maybe, I don't know.
As he holds the amulet, you see shadow wrap around his right hand as it just slowly crushes and then drops to the floor. Guess I don't need any of this shit.
I'm sorry if it's
My friend told me charity would kill me. Guess it almost did today. But I guess I can move on.
I still want to help you in any way I can. I mean, even if it's not to summon the demon, you said you wanted to set this place up for people, that didn't have anywhere else to go or wouldn't mind helping.
You wanna know what hurts?
What?
Not even this. Not even this, because I've been honestly in worse scrapes. It was that look in his eye. When all he saw was monster. Even when I showed him what I was.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know you want to help, but I gotta disappear for a while.
That's fair. I mean,
Jono does not need to see me or the other me for a bit. And hell, I haven't even met your third friend, so
their trip is good. They're don't always think, but they have a good heart.
I thought I knew someone like that once. But hey, people change, I guess.
Yeah, they do. I always like to think that maybe there's something left buried deep down under lots of walls and bad things.
Well, it's not going to be me who busts down those walls then. Even though I thought I would be. Felix sort of struggles too, but sort of like packs up whatever loot he has. Sort of clasps the backpack. It's gonna be a while until I can get full strength, but at least I can get out of here.
Can I help with anything?
Nah, but if you ever need help or a ride or something, give me your phone. Felix puts in his number.
Take it back and I'll remember that. And I mean, I guess it goes both ways. I'm learning magic. Just anything I can do to help.
Yeah, that portal is pretty impressive.
It was mostly Miss Rosestone who made the thing, but I think I understand how it works. I don't really understand how I know how it works. I kind of do.
Maybe that's something to look into.
I mean, when I'm done with this stupid applying for colleges and portfolios and I don't know. I mean, reading when I can and
You know what they say? Sometimes the future's so bright you gotta wear shades. So, wherever it takes you,
I
You're
honestly
you're probably gonna ace it. So,
thanks.
something, something, you got a good heart, kid, something, something. You probably need a ride back to town.
Yeah, I kind of do. I believe that was kind of a one-time use.
One sec. And Felix kind of gets up from his lean position, like sort of gathering everything in his bag. Kind of places a hand on your shoulder as shadows wrap around you for just a moment. And you are outside of the high school. You didn't exactly tell me where you wanted to go, so.
This is fine. I live a couple of blocks over. I walk to school. It'll take me 10 minutes to get home.
Be safe, Nessa.
You too.
Whatever summoned those zombies, whoever pushed that girl to summon those zombies, it's not going to be easy to put down.
No, they're not. That is what worries me.
Hey, maybe you have a portal next time. And Felix kind of puts on the silver round shades as shadows wrap around him, and they are illuminated in the dark before disappearing.
Wave goodbye.
And that's where we'll cut it. So,
Bye, Felix.
you gained an ally, maybe lost one along the way.
Maybe it was the allies we gained and lost along the way.
Yeah, I think everything came out good. This is good. We did it.
Hi, my name is Trip Ward, and I'm gonna have an emotional breakdown in this library right now.
Thank you all so much for watching our last episode of 2020. It went way over. I tried to time this for like 2:45, but yeah, you did, I guess. Now you gotta wait 2 weeks for the next one. Why don't we go around? The virtual table and tell where you can find us, where you can, who you are, who you played, where people can find you, and you know what your favorite part of the episode was. Let's start with Aubrey.
I am Aubrey. You might usually find me Mad Queen Cosplay or Goblets and Gays. I run the social media and GM the podcast. My favorite moment probably was it was probably actually like Trip's whole big thing with Bianca. That was a good moment.
And who'd you play?
Yeah. And I played Nessa.
There we go.
I was like, my brain is like, you're missing one thing, but I'm not telling you what. And I'm like going,
But I'm not quite sure what it is. Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. I play Trip Ward, emotional mess, stupid slayer, himbo, thembo. You can find me in all of the places on the internet at Darker Larper. I also help found and run Make Believe Live, which is a TTRPG LARP crossover channel, and we are running into our second year in January, and we're having a lot of fun specials that are coming out. So I am also over there doing stuff. My favorite moment, I do have to give the moment where Jono was just like, "Oh, I see the thing. Oh, it's weak. It's preoccupied. I'm just gonna shoot it." Like, just like an opportunity, I will take it. Just because like it solidifies who Jono is like like the thought process, and I'm like, we learned things today. Let's not get this boy a shotgun at all. No, no bigger gun.
No more gun. No more gun for you. You've
Yeah,
lost gun privileges.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't think that maybe the time he shot me. I don't know.
That's fine.
It's just a scratch.
You've double lost gun privileges.
If two negatives make a positive, I got it back.
In retrospect, we should have cared more when Nessa was shot. No. We were just like, holy crap. I also love how Izzy's like, holy shit, what happened to you? Like, what happened to your arm?
The fact that you were like, oh yeah, that's a third of my health. I'm like, your health's like in the 30s?
Ashling's health is lower.
Yeah, it's 26. And I'm just like, wait, what? Because Jono's pretty beefy and Trip is pretty beefy. And then it's like, what? I would have punched you twice, you would have been dead.
That's that Slayer strength. Mitch.
Yeah, I am Mitchell. I was playing Jono, the guy with the big guns, who will only get bigger guns as this whole thing plays out. You can find me Sunday on Rolls and Revelry, a 2-day, 10-hour marathon. I will be running the Troubleshooters for Helmgas at 2 p.m. On Stella Luna. You can also find me later that night on Gehenna Gaming, doing an interview for Helmgas and talking about horror games and running them. Yeah, I'm really excited about having more guns for the next season, or the next shows and stuff. My favorite, I think my favorite thing was the subtle, like, this is going to be about morality at the beginning from the psychology teacher. Like, it felt like such a Buffy episode where they're like, here's what the show's about. Now for the next hour, we are going to show you that this was what the show's about. It was just nice.
All right. Hello. My name is Kaleb Wade of Crime Dementor Presents and Guild the Phoenix. I was your director this evening. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kaleb is Blocked. I recently changed my Instagram so it is just Kaleb is Blocked. So I barely post on either. You can find me usually here on Fridays running this game. We are going to be taking a 2-week break to welcome in the holiday and the new year. And we will be back, but we will be back soon. You can also enjoy some of the fine content that I'm in. You can find me here on Sundays, playing Quiet, our Things from the Flood game. Things got real weird real fast, and we're gonna have to deal with that. This Sunday, you can find me playing I don't know who yet, or I know who, but the people don't know yet. A new character on our Vampire the Masquerade 5e game, Shadow's Embrace. And you can also listen to me while I have plugs. Now, Parslings is still on hiatus on Thursdays, but we're still raring up to go for a post-apocalyptic modern fantasy setting using D&D called Reticent. It should be really exciting. I think Fenn's running that one, so we'll see what happens. Fridays. Hi, hello, the show that you're watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I just told you that. And I believe that is everything other than new merch in the store. New merch should be in the Guild of the Phoenix store. I am currently wearing merch now. This is our Quiet t-shirt for Season 2, Volume 1. It is backwards. Don't worry about it. And we will see you all in the new year, I think. Yeah.
So is it
New Year's Day, or are we doing the 8th?
We're doing
That
the
was
8th. We're doing the
8th.
8th.
Cool.
We
When
are,
you said 2 weeks, and I'm like, is it 2 weeks from today, or is it going to be 2 weeks?
because it was Christmas, then New Year's Day, and
Yeah.
we're like, no.
That's fair.
Bored, hungover, in order.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So, love you all. Thank you for watching. Also, my favorite part was the tiny amount of betrayal on Felix's face before he disappeared into the shadow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, buddy. How does it
Shadow.
feel to have your love break your heart? I'm looking at you. Everything has homoerotic subtext up here.
Yeah, like Jono's like.
Oh,
this bitch
no
didn't
shit.
tell
It's
me.
almost like I wanted a queer Buffy game.
What?
What? I think we're all gay, or at least bi, which is awesome.
Like,
The queerest Buffy season.
but Buffy is a show with a history of barrier gays. You can't bury your gays if they're either already dead or not gonna die.
Or if just everyone is gay. It's the whole town.
Yeah, Haven Rock's real queer. Bye, y'all. Have a nice night. Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Bye.